Ulysses Campbell for Fantastic Forum. I'm here at AwesomeCon DC and have the privilege of being with the one, the only Darth Vader, Mr. Dave Prowse. Thanks for being with us.
Look, it's nice to be here, actually. Lovely. Yeah, long flight. Long flight over from London, but it's still a pleasure to be with you, yeah.
Well, we're sure happy to have you. I mean, you know, the man himself, the Sith Lord.
Thank you very much, yeah.
I had the privilege of moderating the panel, Star Wars panel, with you and Tim Rose and Ray Park, and there were some very interesting things that came out of that.
Tell me one. Yeah.
Well, one of the things I thought was kind of funny was when you were talking about how the British government engaged you to be the person who went out to schools talking about traffic safety.
Yeah. I portrayed a character in Great Britain called the Green Cross Code Man, and the Green Cross Code was a code which every child in Great Britain would learn at school. So I used to travel around all these different schools, talking to what we call the junior side, which is like 4 to 11-year-olds, no older ones, just the 4 to 11-year-olds. And as I said, we used to maybe, I mean, I used to have a sort of minimum of about 300 to 400 children at a time to talk to, see. And at the end of the talks, I used to, if I had about 5 or 10 minutes left over, I used to say, now look, any of you kids got any questions you want to ask me? About road safety and all the rest of it. How every hand goes up in the school, like, every question I got, it was all to do with Star Wars, yeah. But the fact that I was Darth Vader, it helped the Green Cross Code Man get the message over, which is lovely. I became a very, very popular character, with the children, because one worked with the other one all the time. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, you, it was sort of unique, your role, because, of course, you're bodybuilder, huge guy, they put you in this suit, but when the mask came off in Return of the Jedi, they got another actor, I think it was Sebastian Shaw, to be the face of Darth Vader, and James Earl Jones did the voice of Darth Vader all along.
The James Earl Jones thing, what happened was I did the voice of Vader all the way through all the way through Star Wars.
Start tearing this ship apart piece by piece until you find those tapes. Find the passengers of this vessel. I want them alive.
And then what happened is at the end of I kept on saying to Lucas, what are we going to do about the voice? Because everything I'm saying is like coming through the mask, and it's obviously no good for reproduction purposes. You see, he said, don't worry, we're going to the sound studios and re-record all your dialogue. You see, so I automatically thought it was me that was going to go and do it. You see, so anyway, what happened? They got to the end of the movie, and next thing I know, they've chased back to America. They've gone. And then of course the next thing I've heard is that they've got James Earl Jones in to come in and overdub all my dialogue. Yeah.
Well, but you're one of the most popular, if not the most popular character in the trilogy, and your presence resonates even through these new movies that they're doing. So I mean, I just think it's a shame that we never got to see your face, because nobody really knows who you are.
No, I know. It's a terrible situation. Yeah. This is one of the reasons why I can travel all over the world and walk around outside with perfectly sort of unattacked, as it were, by anybody.
Well, I mean, of course, everybody knows your name, and you come out to these conventions, and just the warmth that I felt from the thunderous crowd that was there yesterday morning. I mean, that was just great. What's it like to be?
As Peter Cabaldi's, but it's still good. It's still good. Yeah.
Well, but I tell you what, a lot more people know you.
Yeah, probably worldwide. Yeah, they would.
But just tell me, I mean, what's it like to be a cultural icon?
I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I thoroughly enjoying the fact that something I did all those years ago is standing me in good stead for traveling around the world and earning my living, as it were. I mean, what could be nicer? To travel to and fro America and come over, talk about Star Wars and things that I've done and get paid for it. I mean, it's lovely. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
I can only imagine.
And of course, got to remember too, I'm getting older, as it were. I'm now 80. So it's, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this. Yeah, as long as I can stay mobile, I think I'm all right.
Well, 80 years young, 80 years wise.
That's right, yeah.
And there will
still training, still working out, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I got a gymnasium at the bottom of my garden. I built a house, a shed, big, lovely big wooden outhouses that were down at the bottom of the garden, and I got all the weights down there and all my equipment, and the place is full of pictures of bodybuilders and famous film stars that I worked with. Yeah.
Well, you competed in Mr. Universe and all the various bodybuilding competitions.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I competed, but I really stood no chance of winning anything. The really tall guys, don't get the same sort of power and physique as the smaller guys. So it's okay. Up to about 6'1", you're okay. You can develop a really powerful physique. I mean, you can think of people like Steve Reeves and Reg Park and all the big American bodybuilders. The really good guys, the really big guys, are basically the 6-footers, just 5'9" to 6-footers. You don't get many. They're up into 6'6", 6'7", which is where I was. Yeah. And on top of all that, well, my biggest problem of the lot was that you enter these competitions, you see, and all you're wearing is a pair of trunks, you see. Yeah. But I have what is regarded as the most ugly feet that anybody could wish to have, and I've actually gone in for competitions, and I placed second or third and things like this. And I said, and I feel I'm much better than the bloke that won it, And they say, well, no, you're fantastic until we looked at your feet. And I said, well, I can't train with hammer toes, can I? It was quite strange, but I still thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I got into the Mr. Universe contest and the Mr. Great Britain competition and all those. But then I thought to myself, well, this I'm not getting anywhere. I'm not getting, I suppose, notoriety that I want. So I changed over to competitive weightlifting, and then of course I became the British heavyweight weightlifting champion. Yeah.
Now, of course, we have these new movies that J.J. Abrams is doing, and you are, again, cultural icon as Darth Vader, but is there any chance at all that we might get to see you in some of the new movies?
I cross my fingers here. I don't really know, because I didn't have a very happy relationship with Lucasfilm, and as a result, they've tended to ignore me ever since the final filming of Jedi, and so I get on with my life and do all the different things that I want to do, but I've got no I've got no association, with the people that make, the Star Wars type movies these days.
Well, that's a great shame, because I'm sure that everybody would love to finally see your face. So
I'd love them to. Yeah, it would be super. Yeah.
J.J. Abrams, if you're listening, we need to see this man's face in these new Star Wars movies. What do you say?
Good. Well done, James. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Yeah.
Mr. Prowse, thank you so much, because I personally...
That's Mr. Prowse. It's Dave. Yeah.
Dave, man, I tell you, I've gotten a tremendous amount of enjoyment from your work, and it's just such a thrill and a privilege to get to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Ulysses Campbell for Fantastic Forum here at Awesome Con with the one and only cultural icon, Mr. Dave Prowse. We'll be right back.